Hello everybody and welcome to our interview. Today we're going to have an interview for economics class, which outline is demand and supply. And for this outline I've invited a person to our interview, which is an economist out of America, California, currently visiting The Hague, and has worked in the mobile phone business, and his name is Nick. Hi Nick, and welcome. Thank you for your time, thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course.
I would like to ask you a few questions about about Apple company, and more specific about the iPhone 4S and the demand for iPhone 4S. Well, the first question is, could you tell something about the demand of the phone? Why is there such a high demand for the iPhone 4S, even though there's not a huge difference between the iPhone 4 and the 4S, and the costs are much higher, and even though the law of the demand is that if a price is rising, the demand for the good, the product, is dropping. So as we know that the iPhone 4 was cheaper and is cheaper than the 4S, and the demand for the 4S is still really high. And actually, in general, about all Apple products, the demand, for example, iPod 2 and the new Rival 3, which is coming, also demand is very high. So what do you think? What is making the demand so high?
Well, first of all, Apple products in general are just good products. Overall, they're just good products, right? And the 4S is the latest and greatest of the Apple products, minus the new iPad that just came out yesterday. But yeah, the 4S, the newest product, it's the latest and greatest thing. Of course, people want these new items. These want the new features. They want something better. It's just part of being a human being. You want nice stuff, right? So that's the.
Okay, and what do you think? Are the benefits of the phone outweighing the cost, and what do you think if Apple is capable of supplying its customers with the product, because people are standing in line because of the huge demand already before the phone is out. They're standing in line, they're having pre-orders, they're all called out, everyone already pre-ordered it and you actually can't get it. So are the benefits outweighing the cost, and if Apple are also capable of supplying its customers with the products?
Well, look at it this way, people are still standing in line. Okay, so obviously, in my opinion, I think that the benefits of the phone outweigh, the lack of supply. Okay, people want this new product, so they're willing to wait in line for it because they know that this is the newest thing, the greatest thing. And even saying that, I don't think that the supply is so low. Like, people don't have to wait for months to get the phone. It might be a few days, maybe a week, which isn't that big of a deal. People are willing to wait in line.
You also have an iPhone. Do you have an iPhone also?
I do have an iPhone.
So what about you in America? Did you have to stand in line in order to get it?
I did have to stand in line. Also with my first phone, which was the 3G, I actually waited 2 days, and I had to stand in line both days, and I didn't get it.
For 2 days you're standing in line.
And I didn't get it. And then on the third day, I finally did get it. Okay, I did the same thing with the 4S. But that being said, I come in one day, they told me they didn't have it. The next day I come in, they had it. So in my opinion, the demand is really not so much higher than the supply. Okay, of course, people still wait in line for these products, but it's not such a great difference that people are actually glad that much buy.
As you're already an iPhone user, what do you think the quality of the phone? Maybe the quality of the phone is that why people are actually buying it instead of buying alternative products like Samsung from Samsung or HTC. So maybe the quality and the simplicity of the phone are making the high demand.
Really, I think that's the bottom line, is that the simplicity plus all the features of the phone. So you get so many features within such a small device, right? And it's simple to use. A child can use it, and that's really what makes everyone want this. My mom has a smartphone now. She has the 4, not the 4S. She has the normal 4, and she loves it. My mom doesn't even have a computer, but she can use the 4 phone. Okay, and so really, I think that speaks a lot about just why the product is as popular as it is, because just the simplicity of it, plus all the great features that you get in such a small device.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's a pleasure to see you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
We hope that Apple are going to be capable to supply all customers in time, so we don't have to stand in line for its product. Thank you very much.
Yeah.